Ma 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 ma. We are back. Honey Hachiman is here, and today we are finishing Chrono Trigger. Whether we whether we run into problems or if things go smoothly, we are pressing forward. So last time, come on. Oh, this thing is so finicky. I've had it connected, controller and everything, played by its rules, and it still doesn't like it. All right, we'll get you back in just a second. But in any case, last time, yeah, we got to the end of the Ocean Palace. Got to see the end of everything there. The dawn of Lavos that destroyed the Zeal kingdom, and of course where Lavos did rise and destroy the world for the maybe not the first time, but at least the first time chronologically since smashing into the Tyranno lair. Okay, there we go. It's not going to fight me this time. All right, so we are at the end of the time, and unfortunately, in our encounter with Lavos, Honey got vaporized. Yeah, that happened. But now we did escape thanks to Shala warping us away. Dalton did steal our time machine and put us in prison on board the Blackbird. We did break out. We did get our time machine back, and we blew up the Blackbird. For yeah, Blackbird's gone. Blackbird's gone. Honey's gone. We did talk to Magus, and Magus did join our party, and he did say that Gaspar, the Guru of Reason, knows how to find misplaced time streams, and that he may have a way to bring our boy back. Hey, where's the healthy kid with the radical haircut? This is terrible news. I have nothing to give you but this song. It's called Memories of Honey. Which is also Marley's theme song. Just sipping on my coffee. It is still fairly early in the morning. I wish I could lend a hand. We're looking for the Guru of Time. The Guru of Time, eh? Heard of him, of course. But what do you want with him? He knows how to bring Honey back. To bring back lost loved ones. It's what everyone wants. Honey must be proud to have friends like you. No, I kind of am. To bring back lost loved ones. That's what everyone wants. Honey must be proud to have friends like you. Okay. Hey. Hey. Here. Take this with you. What be this? Methinks an egg? Let us call that the Chrono Trigger. It is pure potential. By unleashing a specific course of events, it can have a powerful effect on time. Ask the one who made the epoch, your wings of time, how to hatch it. Like any egg, it represents a possibility. It may or may not hatch. But the Chrono Trigger gives you the potential to get your friend back. The egg will have an effect equal to the effort you put into your search, no more and no less. Don't forget that, as long as you keep honey in your heart, the day you are dreaming of shall arrive. Wait a sec. Are you Gaspar, the Guru of Time? Well, I believe that's what they used to call me. Ages ago. I got one. Chrono Trigger. They said it's the name of the game. But also, we have now had dealings with all three gurus. Jasper, or not Jasper, Janus. Yeah, those are all of the people who got lost in time after the original timeline bit of Zeal's fall. It does raise an interesting question of why the Ocean Palace only became a time-transcending airship after we got involved. I'm not sure what we had to do with it, but it is there now, and it is our problem. So he did direct us to go see the one who made our Wings of Time, who that is Balthazar, and he is in 2300. We also, we have a flying time machine now, so that's what we're gonna... What does Specchio look like, by the way? Alright, he's still that. Maybe in a minute. If we could get the boy back, then we'll try to fight him. Board the Epoch? We sure will. Full speed ahead. And we are going to 2300. Let's go! Sorry, we are definitely in coffee time, so I will be taking moments to drink. Alright. The pendant shimmers. Hey, magic tab. We'll save it. On Death Peak, you will find the power to restore life. But to activate this power, the deceased must be important to the space-time continuum. And you must have a clone identical to that person. Only then can a Chrono Trigger work its magic. Without the clone, there's no point in going to Death Peak. Now scram. Well, interestingly enough, we do have a clone of Chrono at home, and even if we didn't, we would still be able to do Norstein Beckler's challenge to get the clone. Although I liked getting it early. Yeah, I think that's our time travel. Nope, that's our menu. That's our time travel button. So we're going home. We're also going to awkwardly talk to our mom. And I did look up where the Red Vest was off stream, and it is in fact in Guardia Castle. I must have just overlooked it. But even then, we wouldn't be able to get the upgraded version just yet. Oh, hello. Is Honey okay? Yeah. Just fine. I hope he's behaving. Tell him to be good, all right? Listen, I mean... Yes, dear? We'd like to borrow this doll for a bit. Go right ahead, dear. You got the clone. Stay out of trouble now. Yeah, you don't quite know how much trouble we're in. So we will return to the future. That's the Black Omen, which we could go to right now. I'm actually curious. I've never seen it. What the game looks like finishing it without following the Chrono Trigger event. The pendant shimmers. On Death Peak, you will find the power to restore life. But to activate the power, the deceased must be important to the space-time continuum. And you must have a clone identical to that person. Only then can a Chrono Trigger work its magic. Enough. The time has come for you to attempt Death Peak. It's the only chance you have of reviving your friend. The last program I've implanted in this creature's memory banks will help you up the mountain. Stand back. Executing program. Executing program. Executing program. The 3 entities you saw will help you climb Death Peak. This ends my message. Now, I must ask you for a favor. This creature has executed its program. Please let him sleep. The switch is on his stomach. These news are very weird creatures. Switch the creature off. Yes. This creature sleeps beyond the flow of time. Which is, like, really brutal for, you giving him rest. Sleeps beyond the flow of time. And thus we now go to Death Peak. The one that we were told explicitly to stay off of in the past, because the time isn't right. Walk when the wind dies, and hide behind the trees when it blows. I'll just let this wind pass. See if we can make it. No, we won't make it. That's alright. I was caught in the dialogue too long. Oh. I think it's just that I have to let go of the run button, then yeah, I can stay in place. Let's go. We can do it. Okay. Now we're in a Blizzard dungeon. Yay! And, yeah, I think we're gonna use Frog through here, because he's cool. Okay, it's a single attack. So, we're gonna do our go-to. Because this will help us clear the dungeon pretty well. Dual tech line bomb. Ice water. Yeah, so if they haven't been in a party for a while, they won't know their dual techs until they've battled at least once. So we got a second magic ring. Let's see. We could also see how well these guys go down with your attacks. Reasonably well. Frog hits hard enough. But yeah, we're at the point in the game where, like, granted we can do this. Maybe the other things are blocked, but after this business, the game kind of gets open-ended on what you do and how much you do. Yeah, because you know, there are a lot of things just, you know, involving time travel that you can do to kind of sort of make the world better in different places, and of course things that involve different party members specifically. All of which will grow your power for the things to come. Including going to WrestleMania, where you will eventually fight Queen Zeal and Lavos. Which is, I will add, optional. That you do not have to do the final dungeon at all if you don't want to. There are multiple ways to go and fight Lavos. But like the ones that are introduced to you really early is like the first time you're at the end of time, you are allowed to go and fight Lavos at that point. There's just like a portal to him standing beside Specchio's room as a blue sparkle. And like, This game does have a number of endings. We're of course going for the good ending. That's pretty much where you do all of the important stuff before finishing the game. And that is Mini Lavos. Now there are a like the gimmick here is that he's got two parts, and attacking his shell makes him counterattack pretty hard. But in my experience, you can Antipode 3 him twice and win. Of course, it's possible that we're not high enough level to... Yeah, we're not high enough level to abuse that. But we do have life too. But yeah, if you just attack his face, then he won't counterattack like that. And we do get the full boss music. Good, did you wake up? No, you're chaos. Alright. Yeah, but we'll see if we just give him a clean slap if we win. Yep. So really, if he didn't hit us with like his super move, like in his first turn, we probably would have killed him in 2 turns. That move is ridiculously strong. But yeah, there are 3 of those boss fights on this mountain. So yeah, somewhere between like not having enough HP and which we could make that work. We could put the HP boosting items on Marley and Luca. But you know, since the curiosity having him with us, he has Leap Slash, and he will learn Water 2 in 156. Yeah. Oh, it was only Frog, and he's pretty beat up. There we are. Brave Sword. Is that for Frog? That may be for Frog. It is. But I think for the attack difference, I think the... Hang on. The Brave Sword does do 2x hit for magic enemies, so it's the same, just like a little higher attack power. Okay. I think that's a thing we need to hit. Yep. Opens cave. Can get enemies on the way back. Kind of reading these guys at 600 to 700 health. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to the rest of the day. I don't quite know how much time we're going to spend playing this game, but I would say like at least the next like 3-4 hours. But from there, I'll see about planning for the rest of the week. Like see what I want to do streaming wise, see what I need to do work wise, and of course I do need to go to the grocery store, and that's of course always exciting because food is exciting. And that realistically, I do enjoy food that I can put together at home more than well, I won't say necessarily more than, but that I appreciate it more often and generally feel better than if I eat out all the time. Which unfortunately I've kind of been in that sort of rhythm that I'm not getting to do cooking at home very much. Star Scythe, that's a Magus weapon. And hi, Lavos spawn. I see what you did there. So what we're going to do is we're going to heal once, and then we're going to antipode. We're all right. Heal. Then we'll cure 2 yourself. And then we'll be ready to hopefully finish this. Frogs level up and learns Water 2. Dual Tech Glacier. Yeah, we'll just heal up before moving on. We don't necessarily need to go back. Because, real talk, we have a lot of MP now. And, a lot of the stuff we're using doesn't use a lot of it. Be careful, it's slippery. Fall, you'll have to start over. So the fun part is that if you just hold up, you will not go down. And of course, we've got the, I don't know if that's actually... Oh, we fell off. Shoot. Well, that's alright. We don't have to fight the Lavos spawn again, and that's a-okay with me. That's the real thing, is that they put that guy there just as a thing that if you're not careful, you will fight each time you go. Each time you try to do this. Oops. I did need to... Look at me, looking like... talking like I know what I'm doing, and then I screw up. Yeah, it's there that even without the running, you are still going upwards. So it is making you dance a little bit. I was right there. Oh. At least we're all fast enough that it's like, it's a free fight. Yep, this is gonna be good. But you know, just like I said yesterday, just like doing things that are like, even if they're a one-off, just different. Yeah, I am not doing well. But we will get through this. And also, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here, as I'm not doing it any different than previously. Trying to get through here. Ah, so close. I let go of the joystick just for a moment. Like, if I was actually doing video editing, I would definitely do like a speed up for this, but like I don't know if anybody watching this has ever worked with Microsoft. I think it's Clipchamp, or I've tried a few different other ones, and it's weird. Like, for some reason, like, you know, OBS does fine, doing YouTube Studio within the browser works fine, but as soon as you start using like other software, your file size gets like severely inflated, like up to 10 times like the original file size as soon as you even like cut footage out. And I mean, like, you know, I've read up on it a little bit, because like when that happens, I'm like, well, what's the solution? Because then it turns like re-uploading to YouTube into a chore because of how long it takes. But really no real answer on that, other than to then try to use yet another program to compress it, and I haven't played around with that to know like if you're giving up quality if you're doing like 1080p 60. Like, I imagine that you'd definitely lose something if you're doing 4K. I just don't know if like what I'm regularly doing would suffer for it. Okay, so we got the Vedic Blade, which is not for frogs, so that means it must be for the boy. It must be, right? Push the shell, climb the shell. Also, there is a cave behind here, right? Am I wrong? It looks like it might be. But you can't get through. And I think this is our third Lavos spawn. So let's do the proposed strategy, which is to take the gold earring and give you, let's say, the power glove instead. Yeah. And then we give Marley the gold earring. And we give Luca the silver earring. And now their HP is real beefy. And definitely enough MP to do it, even though it's going to cost 20 on Luca per cast. And that should be GG. And of course we're going to push the shell, ride the shell, and I think that's the last one, so we will reset to where we were, which is to say speed belt, gold stud, then power glove is fine, but we'll do that instead. How much does Cure 2 actually cost? 5? Yeah, because I think that's the last Lavos spawn. Push the shell, climb the shell. Okay, now he's a ladder. Memory cap. Prevents lock. I believe that's the one that I'm thinking of that just doesn't prevent lock. But yeah, we're gonna have, in a while we'll have an opportunity to try that out and see if I'm just completely wrong. So, this is the summit of Death Peak. All who fear the night and stand against the darkness, please give us strength. Honey, the pendant's reacting. It shattered. But we've come so far. Don't be sad. It was silly to think we could get him back. Please, answer me. Don't leave me. Honey! And the eclipse. You notice that, Frog sat there emotionlessly, like a robot, and just did nothing. Honey! Like stone statues, 'tis eerie. The Chrono Trigger, the Guru's time egg. And there we all are. We're back at that instant. We'll just exchange the clone for Honey. Honey? It's Honey! Honey, you're alive! We've got to hurry. 'Tis an eerie place. Let us withdraw quickly. And now it's a Christmas tree. Honey? Welcome back, Honey. I'm so glad you're back, Honey. We knew this day would come. You mustn't. You can't do that ever again. Honey must be terribly confused. Like standing in front of like an annihilation beam and then suddenly you're on top of an icy mountaintop getting hugged. While you were away, a lot of things happened. First and after that but, honey, are you even listening? There's so much you have to know. And we're back at the end of time. Will you take Honey? Absolutely. And the party's back together. I think that there is only one thing where we're coming up on where we are party locked, where we probably should have brought Robo instead to get his skills up. But we'll maybe take him on a side quest or two here, and maybe get him some extra skills. I think he should be fine even if he doesn't learn more techs. But, yeah, we'll see. Because Robo... Yeah, he's only up to laser spin. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk to the Guru of Time. So, looks like you were successful. No, don't thank me. I didn't do a thing. I just gave you a place to begin. If you really want to thank me, make me a member of your team. By the way, the Wings of Time has come looking for you. It seems to have a heart and mind of its own. You wish to fight Lavos, correct? Many paths lay open to you. You may use that bucket, or fly the Wings of Time to the day of Lavos. Or there's the Black Omen, which floats in the sky above your world. Lavos is somehow connected with it. It's up to you to decide when and where to fight Lavos. By now you must realize you are the only ones who stand a chance against him. However, you will not be alone. I have had vague glimpses of events, people, and places that will empower you. In the Middle Ages, a woman's sheer determination brings a forest back to life. A fugitive in the Middle Ages, Ozzy maintains an evil hideout. There's a task to be done in the future where machinery originated. And there's a very special stone that can shine its light on each generation, from the distant past to the far future. There's the ghost of a lofty knight slain by Magus in the Middle Ages, who haunts the present. There's an object in the Middle Ages that sparkles like a rainbow. One of you is close to someone who needs help. Find this person, fast. Just as you touch the lives of every life form you meet, so too will their energy strengthen you. Fail to live up to your potential, and you will never win. I am sorry that I must simply witness the coming spectacle from my vantage point here. Okay, so just considering how we want to go about this. I mean, I suppose we could go in order. We could go try to restore the forest. That may be a good place to start, actually. Like, it has a relatively strong boss fight. The Night Spirit which wonders. It can't be. Yeah, it is related to Frog. Additionally, we will bring Robo. Now that Honey's here, everyone's cheerful. The origin of machines? You mean to tell me I have a birthplace? There is indeed a factory in the future. I believe that what we want to do is that we can go and fight Ozzy Slash and Flea rematch, and we will want Isla for that. Fight Lavos, Isla, village, have strong defense item, go see. And we also want that. Isla go, big yawn here. Isla, fight for the world. We will put Isla in here, and we will also go visit Luca's dad. Because I believe he should have, like, top-tier armor for his daughter. Let's see. Yes, we'll start with that. Then we'll go to the Middle Ages, meet Ozzy, Flea, and Slash. Actually, there is a goofy interaction. Might want to stick Magus in the party just for entering there. Can we land in front of Luca's house? We can. Oh, you're just in time. You got one Taban suit. It's my finest work, the ultimate in defense for my daughter. Hey Luca, I'd like to see more of her. I've been making items she'd like. Let's see, Taban suit, speed +3, fire guard up. Yes. I think that the Taban helm is still pretty good. I just need to remind her what it does. Magic defense +10. She has really high magic defense. So yeah, you're good there. Isla, what are you wearing? Ion helm. Alright. And I don't think we did the thing that we said we were going to do, which was to go back to 600 and pick up the, the lesser versions of those suits. But thinking about it, they may not be worth it. May not be worth the trouble. We will go to the Middle Ages. But since we can fly, we might as well. So I believe it was the inn here. This box has been in the family for generations. Open it and you may have what's inside. And we will take the item now that we've taken the future one. So we get a blue vest, which is a lesser version of the blue mail. But we may encounter something where that feels useful. And then it's the mayor's house at the bottom town here. So we'll get the white and black vest. And we may as well go try to find the chest with the red vest to activate it, but I still don't believe we're allowed to go in the castle in the present. But we'll check. We'll check if we can get it, because the red suit would be very helpful. When I looked it up, it said in one of the towers. So let's see. So it would be on either the left or right here. Maybe that I just didn't check far enough in here. Like, yeah, there's that one there that I... Sure enough, that's it. Something inside is reacting to the pendant. Take out what's inside? No. And we'll go to the present and see if we can get it. Yeah, I'm using time travel. Because we do have a few bosses coming up where fire defense is going to be big. Terrorists! This is not good. Okay, so they still kick us out at this point. Okay. Alright, so we go to the Middle Ages again, and we're gonna go find Ozzy Flea and Slash. Which, that's where Magus's castle was, and that's gonna be Ozzy's fort. Just for kicks, we're gonna put Magus in the party, but not for the fight. I think that's how this is gonna go. The Fated Hour. Come on in. This is the great Ozzy's place. What the? Whoa! You're the great Magus. You're doing well, Ozzy. The nerve. Deserting your fellow mystics to serve these humans? You're a traitor. You're not our king. Why did you desert us? Yeah, so, I could bring in Marley for a twin charm, but Luca is going to be better for just winning the fight once we get what we want. Let's see, we want to see your text. Make sure you actually have charm. You do. And we will equip the charm top. Which, I mean, like, there are some enemies in the Black Omen that you can farm for items, but You pesky, low-down, good-for-nothings. Ooh, I'll have you begging for mercy. Flee! You sent for me? Long time no see. You know I really don't like you. Oh, great Ozzy, stand back and let me take care of these cretins. I'm counting on you, Flea. Get ready for a slapping good time. Get it? Alright, we will rock throw you. We can Luminaire, and we can Flare. So 1507. Well, we'll try that. All right, she's already done, or he's already done. Oh, just you wait. We'll teach you a lesson. Yeah, that fight was fairly trivial. Howdy. You're nothing but common thieves. Anyone who tries to steal my treasure is looking for a very cruel death. And away we go! So I have a feeling that we are looking at Ozzy designed traps versus Magus designed traps. Ozzy's in a pickle. Out of here. And then we'll have a rematch with Slash. You still haven't given up? Well, how about a good thrashing? Slash. You rang? Slash, don't let me down. Beat me once, shame on you. Also, I am looking at Drip Chrono right now, and we are missing something important. Boom. Halo gone. There we go. That was important to me. Alright. Beat me once, shame on you. Beat me twice, shame on me. Grr. Ready? Like, although it's cool that you get the rematch with these guys, I feel like they are not strong enough to deal with. Like, I was just kind of thinking about the things I could do, and kind of wanted to go in escalating order of difficulty. Yeah. I think this is the easiest one. Ouch! And then just, what's our MP situation? Because that's really what we're, because next is the final match. We'll run outside and use a shelter. And also, yeah, he's got everything that we had going out. We did put a improved helmet on Frog. We'll see if that is an improvement for you. No, it's the same but with a different effect. So we've got stopping slow and stop, which enemies haven't been using stop yet, but I believe the Summon the Black Omen do. And Stop is pretty bad. It is the same as Final Fantasy Stop. That is just, yeah, we're removing your ability to do anything at all for a while. Come on, sweethearts. Don't you want the treasure? Probably filled with goodies. Found the treasure! Ozzy stumped. Out of here. I kind of feel like Ozzy is kind of like a triple fusion of like the appearance of an elderly Namekian, probably has the well, actually could probably throw Nappa out. He's kind of the Hercule, more the Hercule / Mr. Satan. That he does like a lot of grandstanding, but doesn't actually do anything. Not so fast, friends. I'm not going to make it that easy for you. Ozzy Pants. Flea Vest. Slasher 2. These unique items make us invincible. And telegraphing these unique items means that they are steal targets. So I think, like, at least for now, the most notable one would be the Slasher 2. We will throw up some protects. There's the thought that counted. And we will just do some basic attacks on Slash. Oops, wrong guy. But yeah, we'll see if we get the Ozzy Pants. But yeah, we're kind of just gonna play defensively until we get what we want. Stole the Ozzy Pants. Now we can kill Ozzy. And they have their own Delta Force. Charm Slash. Thought that counted. Ooh, I was hurting. Yeah, if we, you know, get our items, Slasher 2, okay, then we can start Flare and other more dangerous things. But for now, we're just playing defensively. Charm Flea. And we will do Confuse on Ozzy. And Mega Bomb on Ozzy. And Flea Vest, now we can go nuts. That is a triple tech. Yep. Okay. Would rather not die after successfully stealing everything. But they are doing pretty good on the turns. If we can knock out Ozzy, we'll be good. Yep, they're tankier than I was expecting. So we'll try to get Chrono back, or we just lost. We'll see. Nope. Fire resistance. Ow. Okay, we lost. That's okay. That's okay. We did play gutsy, and we will on the retry bring Marley instead, and the healing will be a little more useful. Yeah, we'll actually we'll switch in Robo for the first couple fights if we... Yeah, because we have Ilau here, we have to redo those fights. Yeah. This is what we want. Okay. And we're also, gonna equip our better weapon by a little bit. Giga Arm, load home. Actually, low-key, Ruby Vest is probably better for this fight than anything. Because they have multiple... Well, actually... No, we'll do Ruby Vest on Robo. We will do Blackmail because their Delta Force should count as Shadow. And then we'll put the Aeon Suit on Isla. How about that? And we're putting Robo in just in the interest of tech points. And we'll tag Marley in once we get it. Yeah, these fights are no big deal. But yeah, whether it was just that I was going for Ozzy, but he had significantly more health than these guys individually. We will Rocket Punch. And that's the match. Max Cyclone. Oh, just you wait. We'll teach you a lesson. They did teach me a lesson last time. And while his little monsters are running, I'm going to refill my coffee. And away we go. Oh, I thought he would let them on the conveyor. Ozzy, you suck. Alright. Ozzy's in a pickle. Out of here. I suppose if you put, like, Ozzy and Magus next to each other and, like, Ozzy was doing most of the talking, then, yes, you would have the Nappa Vegeta bit, kind of like when you had Cyrus and Frog on the mountain. You rang? / don't let me down. Beat me once, shame on you. Beat me twice, shame on me. Grr. Ready? We sure are. Yeah, so there is like one other scenario, maybe two, where the character in question is required, but they're Marley and Luca. So yeah, we're good on those ones. The only one that's kind of out of our wheelhouse is Robo, and although we're not using Robo regularly, this dungeon does have good stuff, and it is a neat place to see. So we will shelter. We will tag in Marley. And speaking of, let's see. Yeah, we could put a ruby vest. Yeah, we'll put a ruby vest on you. And we'll do the same for Iowa. And that way, we shouldn't get beaten up as badly. Did I save? Well, we'll save state. Come on, sweethearts. Don't you want the treasure box? Probably filled with goodies. Found the treasure! It's like even in dying, he's sticking out his tongue. Ozzy's stumped. Out of here. Full ether? Okay, we'll save state here. Just because I don't trust myself that I saved outside. Not so fast, friends. I'm not going to make it that easy for you. Ozzy Pants. Flea Vest. Slasher 2. These unique items make us invincible. Okay. Once again, we'd like to get Slash first. Also, yeah, we do have Twin Charm. Alright, perfect. Which is allegedly a higher success rate steal. Got it. Like, yeah, we're gonna get the Aussie pants, but I don't really know what they do. They're kind of like a question mark effect item. Stole the flea vest. Looking good. Aussie. Stole the Aussie pants. Well, talk about affecting this up. We didn't have a failure there, I don't think. It did count as shadow. Perfect. Well, that's not very cool of you to do that twice in a row. Okay, they're playing dirty. They've gotten 3 triple attacks off of 1 move. Yeah, because they've gotten, what, 5 triple attacks to 1 move from Chrono? Oh, that... okay. I don't like that at all. It looks like we could probably go kind of all out with Chrono right away. Just that they have enough HP to tank it. That or... like, I'm not overlooking the possibility that we're looking at counterattacks. It's hard to say. Alright, got the Slasher 2. do the Twin Charm. Oh, wrong character. Damn it. Like, it could have been anybody else. Yeah, because if there's one thing they do have, it's that they get a lot of turns. That's what we wanted. Flea Vest. And Honey and Marley are down. No, it's actually Ideal. I thought they were doing the Delta. Yeah, that is pretty far from Ideal. Perfect. Alright. That's what we needed. Alright. I mean, honestly, I didn't expect this fight to be as big of a struggle as it's been. But it looks like Ozzy is actually doing nothing by himself. Yeah, we'll have to keep that in mind in the future, that Twin Charm is actually really strong. Yeah, give him the Volt Bite. Alright. Looking good. Honey leveled up, Ellie leveled up, and Marley leveled up. What in the... Well, we've got treasure here, and I think the only thing left is a gimmick fight. And I think that the dash ring is an improvement on the speed belt. I think. Yeah. Then we can go back to more traditional armor. But yeah, we're doing alright with the blackmail. I can't lose. What would become of my mystics? I must win. Waha, gotcha. Adios, amigos. However, your trap is barely a trap. Never, you will never defeat me. No, not that switch. He never gives up, does he? Yep, and that's that. So, going for what we won off of that, we have the Slasher 2, which is a pretty decent upgrade. We also got the Ozzy Pants, which have high defense and questionable effect. I am actually curious. I may just like look that up right now because I have no idea what they actually do. All right, Sight Cap prevents chaos. Not bad. I will be tagging Isla out in a second here, but yeah, I'll do a quick look at what do the Ozzy Pants do. Sorry, I'm having to look over my shoulder at my other screen. Let's see, Chrono Trigger, Ozzy Pants effect. Well, we have the Chrono Wiki here, but we also have a GameSpot board. The helmet has the highest defense but causes confusion. Don't use it as a regular piece of equipment unless you're absolutely crazy. The wearer gets really high defense but is confused due to the terrible smell. It's basically a joke item. Alright, that sounds about right. And, oh, the flea vest. I don't recall if that's armor or if it is an accessory. It might be an accessory. Yeah, magic defense plus 12. Alright, so I think that the key takeaway there is like that the flea vest can situationally be useful, and that the Slasher 2 is good for right now. But also just the rematch with Ozzy and company. Just a quick check. Yeah, you cannot fall in there. Okay. Okay, we will switch the party. Back to what we expect. Actually, we're gonna switch that for Robo. Yeah. Because we do want Robo to get some tech points. So let's see. Yeah, you cannot get to the pyramid in this time. It would be a bit much if you could get the sword and the helmet, or two of the helmets, the safe helm. Let's see, I don't think we can... Oh, the Sun Keep. Yeah, the Sun Keep is here in all time periods. But what we want is the Sun Shrine, which I believe is in the future. But that's one of the ones we want to prepare for. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to 65 million, and we are going to go to the hunting ground. Because there is some very good armor here, it's just that it takes some materials. So with that, we actually might as well tag Luca out too if we want to get some tech points on anybody. Magus is kind of an extra, and we're not really going to do much with that, but Frog getting Cure 2 would be good. So yeah, we're going to fight some guys, maybe some news. And also maybe throw a shelter on the next time we run outside. Because now the news should go down with, like, no trouble, just due to power. So this is the party that I see most people clear the game with. And granted, it is a cool party. Yeah, that they have the triple tech Zeal, which is a 3-person X strike, so that's pretty cool. But I think the thing that we were shortest on was horns, and I'm not sure which enemy drops that. But we do kind of want to get to the spot where we have the best odds of catching the new when he does come out. It's not here. It's not there. Which means I think he can be over here. I believe that's it. I'm not quite sure where he appears over here. But yeah, we'll step outside, refresh the enemies. Fangs, 2 horns, 2 feathers. Okay. That's pretty good. And of course we do have leftovers, should have leftovers from the from doing the Tyranno lair as well. So we'll just check what our actual amounts are right now. Because I think Luca's going to be good as far as fire resistance. But we do need 2 more fire-resistant armors. That are preferably not Ruby Vest, but something a little better. Let's see if we can find our materials. There they are. Yeah, so we need about 7 more horns, effectively. We can do that. And the Sweetwater is actually gone. Like, ever since Lavos crashed, the Sweetwater dries up. So, no free heals. Okay, so 5 more horns left. Fighter slime monsters. And they do not drop horns. But, you know, we do like the new for dropping all 3, or all 4, 3 of each. I mean, I probably could look up online where the 3rd new location is, but, oh, there he is. There he is. Darn it. Okay. We do have frogs, which should give us horns. Got 2 horns, so we need 3 more. And we are right by the exit. Oh, more frogs. But yeah, I have done it in the past where, you know, if you want to get some techs early, getting 3 per new fight is pretty good. Although it's certainly not as fast as where we're at in the game. Okay, and that should have us situated to get 2 ruby armors. Yeah, we're not peasants, we fly. Made armor from many rubies, 10 each of petal, fang, horn, and feather for trade. Yes. You got 1 ruby armor. You want more? Yes. 1 ruby armor. And normally it would be a thing to get 3, but we're using Luca, so I think we're good. I think even, like, yeah, defensively they are very good. It cuts fire by 80%. And, yeah, we'll actually use Robo for a little bit. Yeah, prevent chaos. And we probably want you to... We need you to speed up. Let's get that dash ring off of Marley. Robo is slow. And in that lineup, Robo is who you would be feeding your speed tabs to. We want speed belt instead, but Robo will give him the dash ring. Yep, and he has the Giga arm. So, we will, do we want to do Robo's Dungeon? We could do Robo's Dungeon right now. Yeah, let's do Robo's Dungeon. I was thinking about doing the Giant's Claw, but, instead, we'll do Robo's Dungeon. How about that? And of course, this is the party for it. Because yeah, I do think, is this the Sun Shrine? Or Sun Palace? Is Sun Palace the one we want? Yeah, Sun Palace is the big one. Let's pull out a very old school map. So that's where it is in the future. Gotcha. I think that's the first time I've pulled it up in this playthrough. But we do want the factory that's on this island. I am going to save. Because Frog has heal. I don't think Robo has heal beam yet. Analysis complete. Please follow me. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put Frog in the middle here. wants to be in the lead. Is that what's up? Who enters here unbidden? Ooh. Welcome home, R66Y. Or should I say Prometheus? You dare to defile this place with humans? I haven't seen them in ages. Let me welcome them. Come closer. Okay, no way out. Let's see just what you can do. Okay, we would actually need 3 hits on him. Okay. Yeah, if I recall, this is one of the higher difficulty dungeons, and Robo is a fixed party member for it. Yeah, I think we're gonna not be shy about using skills here. Do we want to go full Luminaire? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, ultimate damage. All right, getting reasonable amounts of tech points. And we do have enough ethers that we could sustain Luminaire if we want to sweep the dungeon like this. But I think that like the biggest obstacle is that there is a 1v1 robo fight. And that the final boss of this place is kind of strong. Barrier, shield, robo tackle, bubble snap, triple raid. They don't call it Z strike here. Okay. Z strike, I think, might be what they call it in Chrono Trigger. We're getting some big XP. Robo and Honey level up. Not bad for humans, but can you find your way to me? Okay, so I believe it's... you open this up. Okay, it's not powered on. We also would like to have a save point because using shelters over over ethers be preferred. Okay. Chrono's out. Water 2. Let's see what dual attacks they can do. Bubble Snap is single target, Blade Toss single target. Okay. Alright, that should do it. Tech points. Oh, and I wasn't paying enough attention. Did Robo learn his next skill? He did. He learned Robo Tackle. Robo Tackle is good. Heal Beam would also be really nice to have, which it looks like we'll probably get that in here without too much difficulty. We also have a wealth of mid-ethers. If I remember right, you normally figure this out through a memo, I believe. Yeah. I believe what that did, I thought it was supposed to reverse the direction of the conveyor belt, but it might just slow it down. Also, for the purposes of this dungeon, we might might switch the gold stud onto Chrono. Frogs level up. 300 years ago, the Lavos disaster greatly changed the planet. At this rate, humans will die out from pure despair. But we also wanted Frog in here because we will be using him for, I think, the next thing that we're going to do after this. Okay, you do have Cure Beam. Alright. And we were going to get the gold stud. And yeah, this is a thing. We need a broken robot. Yeah, smash these guys. And, you know, now. Just thinking about, like, what Gaspar says at the end of time, that someone close to you needs help fast. I can think of what it is, but it's, like, contingent on getting one of the other things done. Otherwise, I don't know what it actually means. Let's see here. This computer can give us data about the Genodome. What shall we examine first? Door. To open the locked doors, simply charge the energy pods beside them. Energize first in the pod to your left, then enter the pod next to a locked door. Anything else? Yeah. The conveyor belt. The belt conveyor to the right can be reversed with the switch above it. Okay. Guard machine. The robot guarding the figurine will block anyone that tries to pass. But if you place two guards in front of each other, they will short-circuit. Return the broken guard to the room upstairs. Anything else? No, I think we're good. So what we do is we get charged up, we run, and then we open this. Full tonic. 50,000 Gs. Love to see that. That will come in useful. Yeah. I can pretty much guarantee it. What's up here? Okay. Okay, we might need something to open up because you can't run in there. Let's, do lightning too. Not sure why we were being stingy, we just put on the gold stud, but yeah, lightning 2 may do the job. And of course, there's definitely an order to this. Heyo. I think muscle memory served me on that one. Not sure where I found the answer or if it's trial and error. Okay. So the goal for this dungeon is to get two of those dolls, which will be the keys to opening a door upstairs. We do need access to the broken robot room, or we could just open that door. Okay. But in order to get up here fast enough, we do need to reverse this. Wait, it's that switch that's over there. How do we get there? Okay, it's not there. It's through that door. We definitely got the something mysterious happened noise when we touched the top of the conveyor belt before, which is what I thought reversed it. Let's see if we can get it. Well, maybe we can make it. We'll try. Can we charge from here? No. Nope, can't make it without changing it. And we definitely can't open that. But we'll go ahead and beat you up. Now, why did you do that? Frog got cured too, and somebody may correct me, but I don't think that Frog's ultimate move is anything really special. I think it's like really situational if you're like in that big of a pinch, because It's a move that's damage is proportional to how much of your life is missing. And it can deal a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, I did get that right. No? There we are. Not that we need it. So let's reread the computer on switching the conveyor belt direction. Conveyor belt. Conveyor belt to the right can be reversed with a switch above it. Yeah, I was pretty sure that I was on the right track, trying to mash the button at the top of the conveyor belt. Maybe it's that I can't be running. How about that? Because we absolutely need this reversed. And I mean, there is the button to the left there, but it looks like we need that door open to get there. Well, let's go upstairs. How about that? We'll see if there's something we're missing that we shouldn't be. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. These things are not that strong. Got one lapis. That was a weird one. He just did like a flying leap. Mega elixir. Well, we'd love to see those. Got more laser guards. And they all get a turn before I can destroy them. Alright, more laser guards. Interesting. They have a self-destruct, but they shoot each other, which is less effective than their normal lasers. Frogs level up. Okay, so this is the goal, and we do have one doll. What about down here? 1000 G. What be this? We must rescue them. Arrgh. Let us stop the machine. It's too well guarded. We have to destroy the central computer. Okay. Full ether. And that's the end of the line, it looks like. Yeah, it'll kick you out. Yeah, pure beam. Also, there are 2 doors here. Don't you understand? This planet would be peaceful if there were no humans around. And yet you still want to fight. Why? So this is the what they referred to as the broken robot room, I think, which they did say was on the 2nd floor. Oh. Hey, we're somewhere new. Okay, that's what we needed. Did that also get rid of the laser? Or this can? Okay. Okay, now we should be able to charge that door. And yes, I did get ahead of myself, thinking I could do that, just from the conveyor belt. And that mysterious noise it gave me certainly didn't help. So, broken robot and treasure chest. Hyper ether. And full ether. Very good, follow me. Follow honey to the other robot. Come on, you can do it, buddy. We'll put you in front of your friend. There we go. Vigil hat. We like Vigil hat. Vigil hat is protects status. You know, like all status effects. Okay, got another doll. And this time we should. I think we've been everywhere here now. Yeah. So now we can go upstairs. We will use the save point because I believe we are about to have Robo's one-on-one fight. Alright. And I think this will be the one point in this playthrough, since we're locked in this dungeon, that I will use a second save slot. And is, actually, we just got that Vigil hat. We will put that on Robo. I don't think status is going to be a problem here. High defense stat will help. High speed will help. And I think otherwise you can just robe tackle your way through this. Heal beam yourself as necessary. Should be able to. Welcome home, Prometheus. Atropos. Yes, it's been a while, Prometheus. You can stop pretending now and join us. This has been a guys? Waha! Unlike other R-series, Prometheus had a special task: to live with humans and study them as a species. Impossible! Tell them, Prometheus. Now step back, Prometheus. We'll get rid of these humans, then go see Mother. Robo? What are you doing, Prometheus? I won't allow you to hurt them. You are indeed defective. They have tampered with you. I'll destroy them, then fix you. Atropos, you've changed. Indeed, Mother remade me to eliminate humans more efficiently. Step back, Prometheus. My name is Robo. Prometheus. Wait, stand back and leave this to me. Atropos. Prometheus. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we are going to robo tackle our way. Yeah, I was considering putting on the blackmail, but decided to stick with the ruby armor. Oh boy, that did hurt. We will do full tonic. Yes, user turn laughing at me. Area bomb? Now, in a way, by not using Robo, we're getting a forecast of what Robo skills we would have. I don't know if she has the ultimate Robo skill or not. But fortunately, this ruby armor just like trivializes area bomb, which she insists on using. which is just perfect as far as I'm concerned. Like any one of this is a trope that I really dislike in JRPGs, is the stand back, I must do this fight alone. I am. Is the especially when it's forced to be a character you don't use. Prometheus, it's been ages. Atropos, I'm damaged? What happened? Atropos, my memory bank. Mother must have done something nasty when she reprogrammed me. Partial memory restored. I'm sorry, Prometheus. Atropos, this is for you. You can plug this into your circuits. Please take care of it. Goodbye, Prometheus. Atropos ribbon ups Robo's speed by 3 and magic defense by 10. And it's a really sneaky thing that it is not a piece of equipment. And it doesn't tell you that. It just calls it an item, tells you what it does, and that it's nowhere to be found. But as you can see, Robo's speed jumped from 9 to 12. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, we're all fairly quick now. We will go save, and then we will go and defeat the computer, which this one is a DPS race. It's actually kind of a difficult fight. Okay, so oh, that's not it. There is a tab here. Magic tab. Oh, speaking of which, we should have 2 for Honey here. Oh, yeah. Which Honey now has 33 magic. It's not quite to Marley and Luca's level, but it's getting there. Listen well, humans. Lavos' children will one day have to leave to seek new planets and prey. This world could sustain them if humans were not around. We robots will create a new order, a nation of steel and pure logic, a true paradise. Our species will replace you. So stop your foolish struggle and succumb to the sleep of eternity. Well, we're ready for you. You did well to come this far. I am the mother brain of the RY series factory. Come, Prometheus. You must once again join us. I'll reset your circuitry and erase your memories. Then we'll dispose of these filthy humans. I'm sorry, but I cannot afford to lose anything else. Not my precious memories or my irreplaceable friends. You would betray me to stay with these humans? You would turn against the family of robots? Humans have taught me much. Honey, Marley, Luca, Frog, and Isla, and Magus. I will not betray my friends. Ho! This is rich. Don't make me laugh. You have emotions? I'll show you just how human you've become. So yeah, overcoming 3,000 a turn is not practical. Not really. I mean, we could cut it down to 1. I don't know if that's going to trigger the problem with this fight. Damn it. You did exactly what I didn't want you to do. That's okay. We'll see if we can Z-strike our way through here. Yeah, this gets progressively more powerful until you can't manage it. Triple raid. That was removed stat. No, that was inflicting status. Yeah, that's we need to do this with leaving a screen alive, and then Z striking. Like we're just going to let this end. Redo. Yeah, because that just gets stronger and stronger, and you can't do anything about it. Like, unless you can do enough damage to win, which I think is an appreciable amount. Place you. So I think for our purposes here, we are going to put the rage band back on, and we will. Let's see. Memory cap and vigil cap hat will prevent status. At least the chaos status. Yep. Thanks, Mother Brain. Which, I've not mistaken, like, I've not been a big Metroid player, but isn't Mother Brain, like, the name of the Metroid Big Bad? Not to say that it's, like, a particularly unique name or anything, but, But yeah, like, you come into this fight and think you can just, like, Luminaire like you could pretty much everything else in the dungeon, and you're in for a nasty surprise that you really can't. Yeah, the triple raid is going to do more than that, for sure. And we do need to exceed 1,000 damage a turn to be making progress. At least it doesn't do the mean thing where, where it makes your default target one of the screens rather than the boss. Yeah, even 1,000 per turn is a lot to overcome, but we wanted to like do as much damage as we can before destroying that display. And we win. Alright. Fantastic. Robo's level up, Robo learns Heal Beam, and we learn Dual Type Cure Wave. Prometheus, why? Got the Terra Arm and the Crisis Arm. One of these is good, one of these is very situational, and I will say probably should not be used. All machines in the factory have been shut off for good. Robo. Let's go. Yeah, so I think after that you were like kicked out of that dungeon for good. You can't go back. We are going to take your armors. Put you in the ruby vest. Yeah. Ruby vest? Yeah, ruby vest. Yeah. Then we're going to tag you out for Marley for the next one. And we're also going to put Chrono in the lead again. Okay, so now that we are very wealthy, battles aside, we did pick up 65,000 from treasure chests. We're going to unlock the ability to spend that meaningfully. We have 185,000. And so we will go back to 600. And we want to find Fiona. Also, we have not been to this town, but that's gonna be next. But Fiona and the desert. My husband Marco is finally home. I'm so relieved. Don't worry, I'm home for good. So let's go. As we know in the present, this is pretty much a desert, and we have the cause right here, the sunken desert. We will save our game, and that this is once again a fairly difficult boss fight at the end of this, but I think we can do it. Can I trust me? Let's see. So we're gonna get pushed around by this. But we're gonna learn pretty fast that water is the element you want for here. Water hardened sand, defense power down. Double cure. Triple tech arc impulse. Yep, got more sandfish. Oh, do we actually have to harden you to hit? We may. Honey's level up. Wrong. Like if we really wanted to like triple down, we could use Magus here to have like 3 water users, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. But yeah, the story here more or less amounts to something is below the desert here that is killing off all the plants. Come on. Give. 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 There. Full ether. Yeah, we want their defense down. Which, like, it's always been a little weird, the water-hardened sand defense down, but I guess it more or less means that, like, oh, you're slashing through sand, it kind of just, like, slides through, whereas, like, if you get it wet, it's gonna clump up. Give you something to actually hit. Frogs level up. I think there are a few more treasures in here. And of course, just like anything else, all the XP and levels we can get will raise our odds of winning by the end. Because Lavos is no slouch, neither is Queen Zeal. Got another Aeon suit, which is pretty good armor, just like no effects. And just thinking about the boss here, I'm not sure that there's an elemental attribute that we should armor up for. Maybe Shadow, I'm pretty sure he has like a laser spin. But pretty much everything else is physical. And we're going to get all the chests here, and then we're going to get out and save. I don't know if the monsters respawn, but we will make a beeline for the boss room now. It's a very small dungeon. Where am I going? Yeah, and sand or earth is not an element you can protect against, which that's, I guess, what I would call the attribute of the boss in here. And, yeah, we can grab treasure chests. We can grab all the loot. What was that? That's Zombor's legs. So they changed the forest into the desert. But how can one find a monster that roams the inner earth? We could run into it right now. Let's see, I think Luminaire works if we ice it first. I think. It might be fully immune to lightning, and we have to go physical. We'll see. Yeah, it does not. Okay, so we will water. And just because it's funnier this way, I do like the idea of attacking his head more. So it is ice. Then hit him for physical. Oh, we should be X-striking. We can do that. There it is. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, I think it's kind of like Nizbel that his defense does go back up when you strike him. But, knock on wood, he is not especially threatening other than understanding how he works. And I think it might have something to do with that his behavior changes when he loses his core. Damn. I was planning to heal it. Okay. May as well throw a mid-ether on Marley. Yourself. Do regular ice. Then the left strike. Yeah, and if the head was anything to go by, he doesn't have especially high health. And Marley's dead? Yeah. Yeah, damage does go down when you hit him. We will do life. Then we will do heal. Yeah, I think that I do have some bad memories of this boss, just because, like, you know, early RPG playing, that I didn't quite understand the mechanics, and didn't really get that I needed to learn said mechanics. I was just like, well, this boss, I don't know how to beat him. Because he's, like, negating the things I'm doing. But now this is mostly pretty chill. But that is going in with the puzzle solved, effectively. Yep. Okay. More money and such. At least Fiona will be happy. And so now we can just pick up the rest of the loot in here. Hyper Ether. Aeon Helm. Muscle Ring. And Full Ether. And Memory Cap. Come on. Get up there. I know you can do it. Oh. Am I watching the wrong character? No? Why can't I get up? Oh. There we go. Power tab appreciated. So even though I didn't really have the intent to raise my other characters, actually doing an alright job with Robo and Frog, even though they're not my primary focus. Let's go talk to Fiona. Thank you for routing the beasts. Unfortunately, it'll take centuries to revive the forest. I wish I could live long enough to see my wish come true. My husband Marco is finally home. I'm So relieved. Don't worry, I'm home for good. There is one more thing to this. And I'm not sure that, they quite hinted at it. But I at least know what it's supposed to be, and perhaps I'm skipping a step. But let's get Robo out here. Wish I could long him. You can come for... Yeah, unprompted. You can come for me when the job is done. May I stay behind and help Fiona? Alright. So now he's out there plowing. Let's hop forward 400 years. And the forest is restored. I don't think there's any fighting here, but I will heal up just to be sure. Can I not? Okay. Yeah. Because we are going to want to save here. Because even if there's no fighting, there is something that is missable. The question is, will 200,000 gold be enough for whatever I'd want? The remains of the lofty Robo are enshrined in the inner sanctum. This is Fiona's shrine. Here we give thanks to Fiona and Robo for replanting the forest 400 years ago. Oh no, is this Robo's grave? Here's a hat made from a magical bough filled with mystical forest powers. Alright. So we have the sight cap, which prevents chaos, the memory cap, which prevents lock. We already have one memory cap. Time hat and vigil hat. I believe there's armor for sale too, which I'm a little more interested in, but the protect status is really nice. 50k. And we do have one organically. Let's finish our business here. I thought that we could get armor here, but the vigil cap may be what I'm remembering. Let's see. Before we do this, I'm going to be right back. I'm back, baby. Alright, let's go talk to Robo. He is beaten up. Systems reactivated. Where am I? Ah. Honey, how nice to see you. For you, it was a quick hop, but for me, 400 long years have passed. The effort was worth it. The forest has grown back. Now let us celebrate our 400th year reunion. I hope you got to sleep for most of that. After 400 years of experience, I have come to think that Lavos may not be responsible for the gates. What do you mean? I have come to think that someone or something wanted us to see all this. The different events over time that we have witnessed, it is almost as if some entity wanted to relive the past. I know. When people die, elders say, see whole life pass by. 'Tis true that mortals do relive their most profound memories before death claimeth them. Yet those memories most often are sad ones. Thinking things like, if only I had done this, or I shouldn't have done that, triggers unpleasant old memories. Will that happen when our time comes? Probably. Who knows? Is there a point in time you'd want to return to, Luca? No, not really. I'm sorry, was that something I shouldn't have asked? It's okay, it's just something I don't like to think about too much. Lavos playeth an integral role in the fortunes of this entity. So who is this entity? Honestly, I'm shocked. I did not think that Magus would have any dialogue anywhere. It is unknown whose memories these are. It may be something beyond our comprehension. Our journey may come to an end when we finally discover the identity of the entity. Shall we turn in for the night? That's the sound of a gate. More than just saving, we're going to save state here because, you know, if we fail this, we don't want to have to redo that. All right. Did I make it back to that moment? 624, 990 AD. Dad promised to go hiking with me, but blew me off again due to his work. I hate science. I loathe it. Yep, we are in fact in Luca's house. And young Luca. What is this thing? Dad says to keep away from it, but it's so dusty, I'll just... Dear me, my skirt! I'm stuck! Luca, help! I can't pull it out. Luca, enter the password! Stop the machine! But I don't know it, Mommy! Okay, we hurry. The password is... The name of my lovely wife. Use it in an emergency to bomb. Oh no, I screwed it up because I had my buttons mapped wrong. Right. Yeah. Darn it. But, you know, her name is Lara, Lara. Did I make it back to that moment? Alright, we will get through this. Alright. Oh. Thank goodness, Mommy. Luca. Luca. And we've got new memos. 72990 AD. I feel like I've learned something. I'll study machines now. There will be no more accidents around here. 624-990 AD. Dad promised to go hiking with me, but blew me off again due to his work. I hate science. So it's 1 week later, Luca finds her passion for science. Luca, you've got a kind heart. You're always thinking of others. This is for you. It's a piece of amber I created using the sap from a tree in my forest. It took 400 years and a lot of pressure to make it. I hope you'll find it useful. Got one green dream. Robo, you're so sweet. I want to make sure that there's not, like, another shop in here. Okay, there is a tree on the altar. We do have one. So, just on the... We will not be using multiple vigil hats. I can already think of 2 final headpieces that we're going to use. One being the safe helm, of course. I mean, we may rethink that as we get closer to the end, but it's not like status resistance is absolute. You do have enemies and final boss and such that do remove your status protection. So what are we going to do next? I think that we will do the Haunted Ruins, which that's going to be Frog's business. So we are going to travel to the past. And we will change our party once we land. Okay. We want Frog. Go. it. Yeah, we still have plenty of full tonics. Mid-ethers at 2,000 piece isn't bad either, but I have a lot of them. So we haven't been to this town at all yet. We're only trainees. The boss is at his favorite cafe. Noted, I remember what's up here. The cafe. My tools have been stolen. I can't get any work done now. I wish Toma would stay put for a change. Oh, that waitress might like Toma. 10 years ago, a beast was seen carrying something into the northern ruins. Treasure, perhaps? Come on in. Hey, honey, I finally got a lead on the rainbow shell. But there's something odd going on. Oh, can you hang on to this for me? Got one Toma's pop. If I don't return, come to my grave and pour this on my headstone. Gee, isn't this morbid? So we can, did we go in here yet? Chorus in. Nothing here for me. And residence. The black omen sparkles in the sun. Tomorrow should be clear too. Alright. There's something eerie about the northern ruins. Well, let's go check it out. Look at me walking up here like a peasant. Go up here. We have holes. We have ghosts. Ghost knights. I can't remember if we want... First of all, they hit, like, really hard. Yeah, physical attacks are not working. These are ghosts. And they hit very hard. And grudge. Okay, honey died. Got a full ether after the fact. Let's see. Slurp. Let's flare. Surely a couple grudges would kill after that. Did she just do 3k? And that her magic defense is holding up. Okay, that's the move. Delta Storm. Alright. Okay, so we got the Hyper Ether. We've got another hole in the floor. And we've got more knights. Let's heal 2, or cure 2 on Luca, who will still might die using Flare. But if we're going by averages here, she should only take about 500 damage. Or that's a different kind of counter. Okay. But once again, like, you know, XP and stuff is pretty much on par with the ruins of the factory. They didn't call it? They called it Genodome, didn't they? However, it was not a dome. Alright, we do need to jump to the future. Because we need to get some tools. On top of that, we also went and looked at the island already, but we will do the bit with Toma's Pop here. The great adventurer Toma Levine rests here. Honey, long time no see. I've located the Rainbow Shell. To the northwest of this cape is a large island called the Giant's Claw. You can find the shell there. But beware, there are many beasts about. Time to shove off. So I think I'm going to cut today in half. Part of what I did this morning, that was... You guys are a riot a minute. See ya. Part of what I did this morning is, you know, something I really enjoy, which is making thumbnails. And I did make what I think is a suitable thumbnail for a finale. And I think it would also make kind of a themed episode. Just because there are a few quests that also kind of feed into it. So we'll finish the northern ruins, and we will also go to the Sun Palace, and then we'll call it lunch. I'd stay away from the ruins. The structural damage is severe. Ghosts lurk in the ruins. There's an old structure to the north. It's been in ruins for ages. They say some brain-dead ghost hangs out in the ruins to the north. Scary. Spirits still attached to the real world live in places like that. The black omen sparkles in the sun. Tomorrow should be clear too. That is the same thing somebody said 400 years ago. The anguish of tormented spirits has created a negative energy that surrounds the ruins. Let's see, is it your house? My husband's never around. I'm gonna show him who's boss. Next time, pow! Right in the kisser. Okay, can I borrow your tools? Did I miss a step here? Let's see. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a carpenter, just like Daddy. Oh, I need to go see him, actually. That would be a good thing. I can't borrow his tools without talking to him. Hey, bring some more soda. Sir, I think you've had enough sugar today. Pipe down, I'll tell you when I've had enough. Can't you see I love soda pop? You want to borrow my tools? Be my guest, I'm busy here, so go get them from my wife. Can do. The guy's got his priorities. What? His tools? Oh, hold on. They're right here. Got one tools. And now we can take it to the carpenter in the past. Also, we should look at what the northern ruins look like in the present. Because first of all, there's that guy. And we've got the same hole in the ground. Grrr. I'm not going to do much because this isn't a real fight. And I don't know if this guy actually does have a health bar or not. But there is like one weird like triple tech that does actually deal damage to him, but literally everything else misses. My sword hath no effect. Then... Cyrus? 'Tis me, Glenn. What? Glenn... Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with here in the present. Also, in that fight, I did notice that my MP was, in fact, 0. On Luca. And we'll go back to the past. Now that we've got the carpenter's tools, he was at the inn, right? No. He was at the cafe. Yeah. You've got some tools there. Will you lend them to a buddy? Yes. Thanks a lot. Now I can get to work. Alright, let's go to your house. Thanks for lending me those tools. Now I can finally get to work. I guess I'll start with the ruins. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. So we go back up to the northern ruins. We're done for now. We can't repair the spots where the monsters hide. Call us after you get rid of them. We'll do the rest. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. I like these guys. Alright, so we've got it fixed up here. We just, need to find and beat up some ghosts. See if you like fire, and if you don't, if you like electricity. They don't like fire. And they're not like the knights, they don't counterattack. Yep, gonna beat you up. Is Luca faster than Chrono? Surely not. Alright, more of these guys. Yep, she's certainly fast enough to outpace these guys. Also, looking at her MP use, I'm gonna say she probably doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't have gold stud on. Let's see, so hole in front of that door, hole in front of that door, and a hole in front of this door. There's a chest in there, and a different chest over there. We'll also check out the basement. And still a hole. So then we're gonna go see the carpenters, rinse and repeat. And we'll also stay at the inn. Because we used way more NP than I was planning to. And it's cheap, 10. 10 is nothing. You want the northern ruins repaired? It'll cost you two grand. Yeah, go. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. Yep. Go up and see it. We're done for now. We can't repair the spots where the monsters hide. Call us after you get rid of them. We'll do the rest. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. And we're open. Alright. Cyrus, the fool who challenged Magus, rests here. Cyrus, I hath returned. I shall honor my promise to thee. Cyrus. Glenn, thank you for making the journey here. Dear Cyrus, thou must think ill of me. On the contrary, you have come far, my friend. When Magus defeated me, I thought of all those whom I had left behind. King Guardia, Queen Lean, and of course you. Cyrus, your skill and dedication is superior. I can rest now, knowing that everyone is in good hands. Goodbye, my friend. Cyrus, wait, I... The Queen. Look after Queen Lean. Alas and farewell, man. Cyrus! I'm so sorry, Cyrus. The Masamune. That's it. I love Frog's theme. That was special. Quite. I guess it means that a hero's power comes from within. Mucho metaphysical, man. Like, mind over matter, Mune. My mind. Now for a yummy, full-on test. It's thrashing time. Tis flowing with strength and vigor. Ah, tis the true identity of the Masamune. Cyrus, I promise to fulfill your wishes. 'Tis a sad farewell. Onward all. So, like, I feel like this is, like, actually a really cool blow up, because, like, a lot of games you'll have, like, a story significant weapon or item, but it falls off because naturally, like, you're gonna have power creep through the game. And in this case, like, this one comes back at the end and go like, oh, you thought it was gone? No, it is actually your ultimate weapon. And the hero medal is still here. Let's go. Yeah, I think that's, like, really cool for Frog. Cyrus sleeps here, avenged by his friend Glenn. And of course, we're going to check out the upstairs, because we're not done here. Let me check something real fast. Waterdeep looks weird. Okay, we're good. Even though my stream looks like it's way behind, at least my preview of it. Alright. But, yeah, otherwise we're good. We're good. So we've still got holes in front of these spots. Do we still have a hole up here? We do. So, we didn't actually fight anything. So do we just call the blacksmith, or the, carpenters again? We certainly can. Maybe just visiting the basement was enough. But yeah, we're not done here. You want the northern ruins repaired? It'll cost you 2G. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. Oh shoot, my phone is dying. Let's fix that a little bit. Hopefully. 4%. Whew. Alright, 4% and on the charger now. We're done for now. That's it for now. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. Yeah, they said nothing more about additional monsters, so that might be the end of the line. Of course, Cyrus's grave was in the basement, so nothing further to go on down there. Elixir in a treasure chest. And any of these special chests in here are going to have the same gimmick as the ones in the inns. Something is reacting to the pendant. Take out the contents? No. Okay, more skeletons. Give me the flare. Okay. Deeper yet. More skeletons. And slimes. See if you're any different than the skeletons as far as fire goes. Okay. Damage reduction, but still take magic damage, which is enough. And 2 more chests at the end here. Something is reacting to the pendant. Take out the contents? No. Same deal? Nope. Because we will be coming back in the future. And that I think this place is clear of all of its monsters. And I do like that this place does change its name to the Hero's Grave over the northern ruins. So there was one over here. Nova armor, level up. Got one moon armor. We'll get the rest before we start menuing. Level up for Siren, got one Valkyrie, which, as far as I'm aware, and this is very strange, this is Marley's ultimate weapon, as far as I know, and it comes with, like, no fanfare. Kali Blade, level up, got one Shiva Edge. So, once again, we are improving Chrono. 4 times damage at critical. Which is pretty hype. Magic defense plus 10 on the moon armor plus a high base defense stat. However, for what we are doing next, which will be the last thing before lunch, we want that fire resistance. And we will also be moving Frog out of the party. Oh yeah, we can't do that. Yes, we can. We can't do that in here. We'll give Marley the ruby armor. Yeah. And we should be able to go back in time and get the base versions of these items. The weapons don't matter, but the Nova armor is good. Time paradoxes, who cares? I have the cool items. Nova armor. Which, if I recall correctly, the main bit about the Nova armor is it protects status. So it's like the Vigil hat in armor form. And we will also remember to equip the Valkyrie, which is a big boost for Marley. Like I said, ultimate weapon and all that. Oh, also, if we, for some reason or another, are hurting for money, because now that I've, like, proved my memory wrong and how, useful money would be after restoring the forest, I mean, we still may just get the Vigil hats and them, but, yeah, we'll see. Got the Kali Blade. But that these would at least be sellable. Which, with next... With this next task, we should be getting Luca's ultimate weapon. Okay. How's our healing status? We could rest. And so this one that we're doing, it's not really a dungeon. It is just a gimmick boss battle. And we should have the Sun Palace over here. We'll also save our game, because I feel like we haven't done that recently enough. So this guy, you don't want to cast any spells or anything against him. He will shuffle his flames on the outside. And you are looking for the one that actually harms the middle rather than countering. All the way up until he roulette shuffles again. And of course, literally everything he does is fire-based, so we did want that fire resistance. We'll just get as many hits as we can before he does the roulette shuffle. Was I stupid? Did I not put a fire-resistant armor on Honey? Or did he just hit that hard? Oh, wrong one. Dang it. I mean, surely he's got the fire protection. He didn't take damage that differed too much from Luke and Marley from Flare. We'll throw a heal on Honey. Miss. Yeah, I think that just hits very hard. That or it doesn't qualify as fire, which is also possible. Okay. You know, 5th time's the charm. Not that one. Which, just like the desert, understanding what this fight is goes a long way. Because like if you just go in here using AoE skills, then you're gonna get counterattacked by everything here. And I think that was an indicator that we're close. That it's losing its fire. Yep. Yeah. Honey's level up. Lucas level up. This is the ancient sunstone? It doesn't seem to have an ounce of energy left in it. We could probably recharge it with sunlight, but that would take eons. Well, it's a good thing that we have a time machine. We just need to find, you know, a place where the sun always shines. Some sort of sun keep somewhere. Let's see. Upper right. Place the sunstone here. Wow, sunlight! This must be the sun's favorite spot. Leave the moonstone? Yes. Now let's hop aboard the Epoch. And we'll jump to the future. It's not here! The moonstone is gone! It's been gone for ages. Let's check out another time. Can do. We'll start from the bottom. So we left it in prehistoric. We'll go to the Dark Ages. I want to say there's a tab in one of these. Alright, it's here right now. I like how even though Zeal is completely fallen, it still has like that mystic music as its track. Alright, it's here, and there's a tab. Power. Oh, we have two of them. Neat. Not here either. Did someone from this age take it? Maybe. Let's take a look around. So I hope this isn't irritating to anybody, but the way I see it is like even though I know like what to do and where, I do like to show the steps on how you get there. Mayor's Manor. The children are slipping away from us. It's so sad. The person I hate most? My dad, of course. Dad loves money more than he loves me. Moonstone? Never heard of it. Alright. Everyone says Daddy's greedy. They're lying, right? So, the way this goes is that if you remember in 600 in this location, there is a lady who says that she could feed everyone if she had some jerky. But, yeah, jerky is here in the present, I believe. At the snail stop? Yeah, I think it's here. I've got the best jerky in town, but I'm saving it. I might let some go for, say, 9,900 G. Yes. You must be really hungry. Here you go. Yeah, I'd done that for a few of these so far. That, you know, you may see it as wasting time, which I am keeping myself to a schedule this weekend, but I think we're making decent time regardless of, like, you know, some of the gameplay flubs and doing extra stuff. I think we're just fine. So we go here with our jerky. I'm gonna marry Nope, not the daughter. We want the lady. I see you have some jerky. Will you sell it for 10,000 G? I'll give it to you. You're giving it away? I thought there were no kind people left in the world. You can bet my children are going to learn the value of sharing. And there we go. We have used time travel to alter the child rearing practices of this family for centuries for our own game. The person I like most? My dad, of course. I love my daddy. You're interested in the Moonstone? Well, someone simply left it here. Seems important to you folks. Why don't you take it? Thank you. I wish my husband were a little less generous. Everyone thinks Dad's generous. Does that mean they think he's cool? Who knows? However, I think at least for the kids here, it is for the better. So let's go back to the Sun Shrine. That's the Northern Ruins. Leave the Moonstone? Yes. And that should settle it. Although we'll, no, we're not going to 1999. I was going to say we'll do our due diligence and go to each time period, but 1999 is, hey, do you want to go fight Lavos? Here now when he bursts out of the ground? Cool. Amazing! With this much energy, I can make a powerful weapon. Let's go back to my house now. We will do just that. I'll modify the Sunstone to extract its energy. Then we'll just vacuum pack it into a cartridge. And it's finished. You got one wonder shot. Sometimes I amaze myself. Take a look, Luca. I borrowed a bit of the Sunstone to create something nifty. You got one sunshades. Okay. Let's look here. Shockwave to Wondershot. Damage can vary, and it truly does vary. It could go absurdly high, or it could be, like, low to middling. But her magic defense is high enough that the Tibetan Helm is no longer really carrying its weight. So we'll switch over to the Vigil Hat for more defense and status protection. And let's see. We could get the dash ring off of Robo. Give him Power Glove. With the dash ring on Marley. So, like, I was considering what to do with Marley as far as accessories go, and I do think that at the end of the line, speed is good, and I would drop additional speed tabs on her if I get them. But I think for accessories, if I got her speed up, like to say 10, then I would probably put the sunshades or the upgrade to them on her, because didn't really display them, but the sunshades ups attack power, which is extremely vague, but what it means is that just damage up. So that would boost Delta Force and Antipode 3. Okay. And with that done, let's go to the end of time. Because I want to make sure that the things that Gaspar talks about, that we've done everything that we want to do before hitting a lunch break here. Because I think we've done everything except for the chain of things I want to do. You wish to fight Lavos, correct? Many paths lay open to you. You may use the bucket, or fly the wings of time to the day of Lavos. Or there's the Black Omen, which floats in the sky above your world. Lavos is somehow connected with it. It's up to you to decide when and where to fight Lavos. By now you must realize you are the only ones who stand a chance against him. However, you will not be alone. I have had vague glimpses of events, people, and places that will empower you. There's an object in the Middle Ages that sparkles like a rainbow. Haven't done that. One of you is close to someone who needs help. Find that person fast. Also haven't done that. Just as you touch the lives of every life form you meet, so too will their energy strengthen you. Fail to live up to your potential and you will never win. I am sorry that I must simply witness the coming spectacle from my vantage point here. Yeah, so we'll hit the heal. We'll hit the save. And then I have one word for the next segment. Rainbow! Alright. Yeah. See you guys later.